Everyone, and welcome to another episode of Kush Moments podcast with your girl Senje Siana and
Paula. No filters, just vibes. On today's segment, tuna dissect what Kenyans are capable of doing to an extent ya defend their own people in their own nation.
No. Nyinyi wahubiri respect Kenya. Hata Mtanzania, nimeona Mtanzania akisema Mtanzania na una hata Kisugu. Hata hujaenda hata wapi. Ati Mtanzania. Kwani hii Kenya imekuwa choo? Kila nabii akiinuka ni Kenya. Ni Kenya. Maidi Tanzania, dola ya Tanzania na ya Kenya siwagalie. Obea kwanza ya kwenyu ifike. Obea kwanza mpate maflyover kama hii tuko nayo. Na hii airport kama hiyo. KQ. Hello? Sadimia mtu mwambie mimi napenda Kenya. Yeah. No matter what, ikinyesha tu bado mimi ni Kenya. Niko na ID. It's okay. Niko na ID.
Because we've had like an ongoing trend on TikTok, Instagram, and every imekuwa tu war between Kenyans and Tanzanians.
Who is Tundu Hassan? Who is the one nani? Wewe unaweza kujua kwa bali. Uganda! Tundu Hassan. Unaweza kujua kwa bali kwa wewe. Heshimu wa Kenya. Na Kenya tuko na watu wasomi international. Sio mambo ya Tanzania hapa. Mtu anafika grade 1 anakuja hata amesoma. Heshimu wa Kenya.
And every day when I wake up and go to sleep, I am proud to be a Kenyan. I am proud. In my next life, I still want to be a Kenyan.
You still want to come back to this earth?
Yeah. This is what makes us as human beings.
I don't want to come back again. Nikishamalizana na this lifestyle, that's it. I don't want to come back. No, and life lazima tu ikuwe na the ups and downs. Okay. But I don't want to come back.
Where do you want to go?
I just want to go kabisa.
Where?
Uko kwenye watu wanaenda wasirudi. Ama if I come back maybe as a cat or something.
Wait a minute.
Not even a pigeon. Pigeon is beautiful. Let us see your stretch. Cat.
A cat is so sassy. Naipatia umena inagonga teke.
I don't like cats.
A rich man's cat. That's it.
Hata ni rich wao. Ni rich wao. But zile chihuahua zinaogeshwanga mwili ziko na skin care routine. Yeah, I think I can put up now. So we've had a trending story of activists. Unajua kwanza ilibaki tu kidogo hivi. Hivi tungekuwa na president mwanamke bomba. And then now our kidogo hivi deputy president anaenda kufanya kazi yake. She's a great lawyer, by the way. You saw the kind of work alifanya in Uganda when Besigye was going through a lot. Alifika hapo na akasababisha mambo. So this time round we are having a trial that is ongoing in Tanzania ya Tundu Lissu. Aliakuziwa ya kwamba kupublicize false information and then kuanzisha agenda mbaya kusema no reform, no elections.
Mr. President, I'm happy to see you.
Thank you.
Happy to see you. Nashukuru. Baba Bishop, asante. Makamu mwenyekiti, Hongera sana. Katibu Mkuu, you are doing a fantastic job.
Yani, I'm just wondering, I thought as East African countries to have freedom of speech and even, you know, to express ourselves. That's a privilege we enjoy as Kenyans.
I think that's a privilege we enjoy as Kenyans.
And then you wonder why I want to be a Kenyan in my next life. See, such privileges and had to come across, you know. So they depart from Kenya and they are going to, not like even to defend, they're not even part of his council. They're just going as activists and like to witness in togetherness and kushikana mkono kusaidia mwenzetu ambaye amehukumiwa and he's facing charges zake na end goal hapa ni treason. Treason ni mtu ananyongwa.
It depends with the laws of the country. So there are those
watu wananyongwa.
I don't know. Deported.
Ama unatupwa ndani until unafia huko.
Lazima utatupwa ndani.
I'm just trying to wonder. So they depart Kenya and they're heading to TZ. Wanafika pale kisha land, unajua lazima ufanye clearance with immigration and what have you. So mnafika mnaambiwa nyinyi kwanza chill kwa bench.
Chilling at Mwalimu Nyerere International Airport, Dar es Salaam, where the three of us have been detained awaiting deportation. We thought that as citizens of Jumuiya we were free, but not yet uhuru. The great Mwalimu Nyerere, who welcomed all people, the oppressed of Africa. This is not what he must have envisaged, that we can be detained here. The common thread among us, we are guests of East Africa Law Society, and there is fear in this government of our dear Mama Suluhu about people who may be interested in the politically motivated cases against Tundu Lissu. Aluta continua.
Aluta continua.
So she chills there, yeye na the former, how do you call this guy? Mwenye alikuwa kwa judiciary bado wanakaa kwa bench with another
chief justice. Willy Mutunga.
They sit there on the seat and they are told you guys have to wait. So the that's like being detained. It's not like sitting on the seat. It's being detained because they were there for like 6 hours. And then wanakaa 3 hours, they're like, we are starving, can we get something to eat? Wanapandishwa juu, like now from when you come hapo chini wanapeleka fast food, wanaambiwa there is a KFC here, you can buy something to eat. And then their documents are being verified, and then so unajua wana stamping passport yako ndio unaruhusiwa kuingia. Yao inaandikwa stamp hapo ni denied. No access, no entry. And they're like, what's going on? Bado kidogo anatuba an attendant from KQ anakuja na call and is like, amko na ambassador wa Kenya to TZ and what have you, anataka kuongelesha. So Martha picks up the call and anamuongelesha, and the ambassador on this end is like, we are trying to look into the matter and see how you guys are going to be sorted. So as I don't know how long it took looking into the matter. And those at the airport are even regretting. They're like, we regret the fact that ndege mmekuja nayo ishaenda. Ingekuwa itaenda mungerudi tu nayo. And they're like, now that mko na tickets za kuwarudisha kwenu, why don't you, kuna kwanga na charge fulani mnalipanga kama you want to reschedule your flight ticket. Maybe if uende kesho mama urudishe leo, you pay a certain fee. Wanaambiwa walipe hiyo fee kurudisha. So they're like, no, we can't pay an extra fee, yet you guys are the ones telling us to go back. So if you want us to imagine to be deported from TZ.
Being deported.
Lunga. Imagine pia lunga ukunda. It's deportation. Wakaambiwa mnarudishwa. And that is how it ended. They had to come back after 6 hours. And then not just them, we had other activists kama Boni. Boni has been great with trying to champion for rights wa Kenya, the young people. Tulimwona time ya maandamano alikuwa on the forefront. And then tulikuwa na another lawyer from Uganda anaitwa Agatha. To hire. Sasa wakajitenia, because remember the last post before Boni went missing, and the Ugandan lawyer, he had posted something on his socials akisema kwa hoteli yenye alikuwa anakaa. Wao they had maneuvered, like they had managed to clear, wakaingia kwa hoteli yenye alikuwa anakaa. Watu walikuja kumbishana na kumwambia fungua nini, and then the guy couldn't open. Anasema we are police. Is like, show me your identification. If you can't do that, then you have to break in. So I don't know how it happened to a point that alikidnapiwa
and he was injured
and akakuwa tortured. This lady was tortured and even sexually assaulted.
Get Boniface out, they increased the volume of the car. At first I didn't know what that was for, but of course I am scared until I started hearing Boniface scream. So they had increased the volume so that I don't hear him, but the pain they were inflicting on him was too much. I started hearing him scream. So I am, I know that we are finished here for no reason. And for me, that was, I think, my biggest problem and cause of anger. What have we done? Like you don't know whether the crime is that you have come into Tanzania. You don't know whether there's nothing, or that you have attended a public court hearing. So after a while, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, they come for me. The woman that they brought orders me out, but they had taken us in saying things that you could tell these are real killers, really. Orders me out. I am blindfolded. I can't see. She's ordering. I don't know where I'm going. So one man pulls me, throws me. There's another one I fall into. They also move me just a bit. And I get there, and the first order is take off your clothes. Before you do anything, there's one who hits me with something on the back, and there's one who violently takes off all my clothes. They take off all my clothes, they throw me down, they handcuff me. You will see some of they handcuff me, but they tried to put a sweater before the handcuffs. So I think the injuries here would have been worse, but there's this, then there is this. They handcuff me, they tie my legs with my arms on my legs. They face me up. They put like a wood in between the legs and the arms and hold me up facing down. So you see, the reason I'm not standing well is that the feet have not been standing. So I am facing up like this. There's one hitting under my feet so badly. The pain was too much. And there's one shoving something in my ass. So that is rape by all standards. And the pain, I don't know which pain was worse. So the feet, I am screaming so hard, and I am screaming, and they bring something to cover my mouth, and they shove whatever. I didn't know at that point what they were shoving, and the pain is unbearable. So I think after like 5 minutes of that, but it could have been longer, they put me down. They violently pull that wood they had between. So I don't know if you've gotten that sort of position, that your arms are with your legs and you are like this. So I think there were two people that were holding that wood. So they pull it out. It's the one that must have hurt me here. My arm is still paining. It has been swollen. And they put me down. They pour water all over me. And, they are saying all dehumanizing words. And they make me stand here. And now they take off the blindfold. So there's one talking to me. And I can't see, And saying, I'm going to ask you questions. I want you to answer me. The others, now is when I see that there are like 5 men. Plus the one here making them like 6. The others are filming. So they are filming and they ask me, what did you come to do in Tanzania? I tell the truth, like I'd been telling it, that I'd come to attend court case, also to visit a few friends. They say, who are your friends? I said, I have many friends in Tanzania. It's not the first or even the second or third time I've been to Tanzania. But who are your friends? They said, one of them is Generali. Said, so who else did you plan with to come? I said, actually, a couple of us, including even Martha Karua. So we wanted to come and attend the court hearing of Tundu Lissu. Okay, that's what I remember. There was more, but that's what I remember. So as they are still filming, he turns me around again. Now that's when I saw what he was shoving under my ass. It was a fist. So he shoves it under again, enough to get shit out of you and smear it on you as they film. You know, for me, rape has, for all time immemorial, been a weapon of war. The biggest way in which it is a weapon is that they use it as shame to the victims. But me, I refuse to be the ashamed one. Yet you are the one committing heinous, shameful, the most evil crimes. So they are saying what you say here, if you ever say it, we have this video, and I am thinking the video will help us with evidence against you anyway. But of course, you, in this anger, you are saying, okay, I mean, in this fear, and
then now, vita ikaanza, sema vita. You know, you can't win an online war with Kenyans. And then you wonder why I want to be a Kenyan in my next life. Kidogo tunalala wanaambia Her Excellency Mama Samia, tukiamka kesho Mwangi yakuwa amepatikana kwenye yako.
Remember the accounts, their
ex account. Wanalala kidogo wanaamka ex account iko hacked. Imeenda.
What is going on in Tanzania? Formerly known as Twitter has been shut down completely in the country. This all started when hackers broke into the official government accounts, including the national police page, and posted porn and fake news claiming the president had died. The police, in response to this, quickly disowned the post and launched an investigation. But by the time the police reacted, internet watchdogs like NetBlocks had already confirmed that X is down on all major networks across Tanzania. And as of Wednesday today, many users still can't log in. According to the government, they have now secured their hacked account. But all of this chaos came as tensions were rising over the deportation of the top Kenyan activists who came to support the opposition leader Tundu Lissu. The government has gone wild, arresting activists, and some activists are even missing. And at the moment, things are really unclear and blurry. But as soon as I have updates on this, I'll keep you posted. So now the question is Tanzania protecting itself, or are they hiding something?
Tunakaa kidogo, ukiingia TikTok Mtanzania akisema anything negative tunamsupport.
Kenyans are just there.
Let's greet you. Tunakusalimia. Unakaa kidogo account yako shine. Unakaa kidogo like ni majibu and lives majibu, of which I love how Her Excellency came out and ali mama fan.
Lakini tusiwe shamba la bibi kwamba kila mtu anaweza kuja akasema nalo litaka, lipo Tanzania halipo, watu wakajisemea tu. Lakini la pili, tumeanza kuona mtiririko au mwenendo wa wanaharakati ndani ya region yetu hii kuanza kuvamia na kuingilia mambo yetu huku. Sasa kama kwao wameshadhibitiwa, wasije kutuharibia huku. Nimeona klipu kadhaa za kunisema niko bias na nini. Nalofanya ni kulinda nchi yangu, na ndio wajibu niliopewa. Kwa hiyo hatutatoa nafasi kwa kiumbe yoyote kuja kutuvurugia hapa, awe yupo ndani au anatoka nje. Hatutatoa hiyo nafasi.
Defend Tanzania akasema as a nation we will not allow viumbe. But mbona alituita viumbe?
Ni si viumbe.
Ni kama hiyo viumbe is an insult.
It's an insult, you know.
Hatutaruhusu viumbe kutoka nchi zingine ambapo kwao wameshindwa kudumisha. Kenya tuwezi, like we don't have peace in Kenya. I think like we are the most peaceful nation since we are able to express. We are at peace if you are at liberty to talk about whatever that you're going through.
Yeah.
But imagine someone who is suffering in silence. We are gonna peace gani?
No.
So yeah, she comes out and she's like, hatutaruhusu viumbe ambao kwao washaribu kule amani kuja kuvuruga huku kwetu. And apparently Tanzania, seemingly according to her, is the only peaceful nation at the moment.
According to her.
Yeah, according to her. So there's been online war.
But this war between Kenya and Tanzania has no elucidation, explication, connotation or meaning, because there is no way we Kenyans, people of our caliber, are arguing with the people who call Bodmas Magazijut. Eh? You can't be in the same class with someone who calls wines and spirits ne divine amapepo. Eh? Like who does that? Eh? Please. Let it remain known that even the Kiswahili they are bragging about, it is us Kenyans who translates that Swahili to Uganda, same way we translate English to those Tanzanians. Eh? Munaweka password ya page ya police, munaandika hapo Zuchu, alafu mtoto wa CBC akicheza nayo after amekula chapati munalia ati yawa. Kwani hamuna aibu eh? Basi si ukikosa aibu usikose akili. Uwija mabera.
And I'm wondering, remember those times in high school when we would sing anthem ya East Africa? Kumbuka hiyo anthem?
Mungu taumba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, itulize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu.
My question is tuilinde umoja wetu. Are we even united?
We are
kama watu, people can be kidnapped under your watch, tortured, and then watupwe. Warudi kwao kama wameumia, they can't even walk. Some a fellow lady is assaulted.
And the fact that that president is a woman, and a woman experienced that, makes me sad. It's so ironic. It's just making such an irony.
And I think in most scenarios where we've had times when the two presidents have had maybe to be in a congregation, mimi na feeling like huwa anagonga tu amemwalk Kenya.
Ruto alikuwa anakuja na lori zake kuchukua asali ya Tanzania, afu anakwenda kuiprocess, anasema asali ya Kenya. Lakini sio vibaya, wote East Africa, si ndio? Kwa hiyo sasa vijana wetu wana process wenyewe na wanauza asali ya Tanzania.
Mataneza kwa anasema ukweli, vitunguu za Kenya zinatoka wapi?
It does not matter. Because what matters is that our father, at this moment, he is our father. Alisimama akasema, wa Kenya mjue hakuna taifa lingine lililo bora kama Kenya.
Taifa letu la Kenya ni taifa la ajabu. We are a great nation. Let nobody tell you negative things about Kenya. This country, I have so much belief in this country. I have so much faith in this nation. I would not know what to do in any other nation. But this one, I believe in Kenya. And I believe in the possibilities of our nation. Hii inchi ni inchi ambayo itakuwa inchi mojawapo ya maana sana duniani. This is going to be a great nation. I am persuaded, I know, and it is possible. Mahali tulikuwa, mahali tulipo, mahali tunaenda, kwa mapenzi ya Mungu, nchi hii itabadilika.
Kwa hivyo kama Kenya msiruhusu. Like I love the fact that he knows. Sisi kama wa Kenya watoto wake, we are 1 2 3. But then in such scenarios, he's like,
yeah.
So I think there is so much we need to do as a nation and then as a continent,
because this kind of issues they can bring a lot of the diplomacy rows, and when diplomacy rows come up, it's going to be another.
But then US came out and they're like they need this whole matter to be looked into, and up to now ukisikia feedback ya Her Excellency aliamka akasema I love that mimi Kiswahili yangu sielewi. Ninajua kutakuwa na how do you call powers in Kiswahili ambao watatumia mitandao like we as other like we kama Kenya vitu ambavyo we might resort to other like superpowers. Yeah. I think I need to pin that clip here so you can watch and judge for yourself and hear because Kiswahili is hard.
Kama nilivyosema, kuna maendeleo makubwa ya teknolojia, na kwa kutumia teknolojia watu duniani wanaweza kufanya wanavyotaka, wanaweza kutusema wanavyotaka, wanaweza kutoa matamko wanayotaka. Niwaombe, katika matamko yanayotoka ni vyema wizara na vyombo vyetu vya ulinzi na usalama mkajibu kwa haraka, mkachukua hatua za haraka, aidha kutoa ufafanuzi, kukanusha, au kama ni la kweli kukubaliana na kuchukua hatua za kurekebisha. Lakini tusiwe shamba la bibi kwamba kila mtu anaweza kuja akasema nalo litaka, lipo Tanzania halipo, watu wakajisemea tu.
So it's so hard. I even feel like anytime they're trying to address East Africa, they need to have a transcriber there. Mwenye anaweza tupea translation ya Kizungu because we as a nation
we speak Swahili. We Kenyans we speak Swahili.
But then this needs to be looked into. We can't have a woman being assaulted.
Even Boniface was hurt as well.
We can't have an activist being beaten up and then just thrown, dumped, I don't know where for the family to go and to pick him up from there. We can have lawyers who are recognized, and they were not even going there to as a counsel, you know. They're going there as just witnesses to see what's really going on. We are East Africa, and the way our anthem states, tunafaa tukae kwa umoja, we need to support each other. So them going there to support Lissu, I don't know how we got to a point of what on a detainee at the airport. I feel we need to do, there is so much that we need to do as East Africa. If we want hii jumuiya yetu iwe na umoja, upendo na amani, there is so much that is missing and we need to address it.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for more episodes on what's going on in Africa and worldwide from Kush Moments Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and click the notification bell for you to be notified anytime we get to upload a new update on trending topics. I was your host Paula with Senje.
Siana. Bye bye.